Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about a very beautiful, bright, vibrant flower which is hibiscus, gudhal, joba, different names are there. So this is the plant. It's favorite of everyone's, you can say, for puja. Most of us we use this flower, and everyone is having this plant in their house. Very easy, and it is available everywhere. So only thing is, little trick is there in maintaining this plant. Just observe this plant closely. It does not have any pest attack, it does not have any leaf curl, it does not have any you can say chlorosis. Okay, so everything is as soon as you look at this plant, it's looking healthy throughout its growth. So a few things are there about this plant which we'll be discussing step by step, that what all things we should do to keep this plant healthy, as it is too much in demand and it's very you can say a common plant, and the flower it blooms, it's really vibrant. Initially they were available in very few colors, but nowadays because of cross pollination, hybrid varieties have come which are you can say any colors you say, sometimes a combination of two colors also it is there available in the market. So the first and foremost thing, when we have to start growing hibiscus, we can grow it with the seeds or with the cuttings. Both the ways it is fine, but people prefer it growing more with the cuttings, and this is the right time, monsoon time. Any cuttings, hardwood cuttings and softwood cuttings, you can grow with cuttings. The plants, it's really established fast in this monsoon area. So the thing is, when you want to grow this plant, the maximum height of your pot should be approximately 10 to 12 inches, because this plant does not like too much big pot. It only flowers well if the roots are little compact. If a plant is small and you have planted it in a bigger pot, the growth of the plant will be really good, but there won't be any flowering. This plant particularly prefers to have something compact roots. Okay, so the plant size approximately 10 to 12 inches is good enough. Now when we talk about the potting mix, it needs a well drained potting mix. So for that we need sand, your garden soil. The color of the garden soil, as every time I say, it's not necessarily it should be a red soil. Whichever area you stay, you take the local available soil of that area. So it's a soil. This is vermicompost, and this is your cocopeat. So these four things should be in equal quantities: your sand, soil, compost and cocopeat. These, if you take in equal quantity, the soil mix, whatever it will be ready, it will be very well drained soil. In this mix you have to add one handful of neem cake. Neem cake always we add because it takes care of all the fungal attack or whatever is there in the soil. So this is a very good as a precautionary measure. Okay, and it's a rich source of nitrogen too. So now the potting mix is ready. Pot is ready. We'll mix everything. We'll fill the pot. We'll water the pot nicely a day before when we want to transplant our cutting into that pot. Now once the pot, the cutting has been transplanted, or a small sapling, whatever you have got from the nursery, you have transplanted in the pot. Make sure this plant needs too much, you can say, bright, good sunlight. So keep it in a place where it is a bright sunlight. Otherwise what will happen, the growth of the leaves and everything will be nice, but the bud formation or the blooming of the flowers will not be that good if it is not kept in full sunlight. Okay. Now when we talk about watering, this plant does not like much watering. The upper soil, it should be always dry, but it loves little moisture around. So mulching is best, or make sure wherever you keep this plant, it should be surrounded by other plants, so that even if we don't water it much, it is moisture, it is humidity atmosphere is there around. So it looks, it feels happy, and the blooms and the leaf growth will be really good. When we talk about the pest attack in this plant, Yes, this plant is very much prone to, you can say, aphids and mealybugs attacks. Now, why does this happen? This plant needs regular pruning. Whenever you see this plant, if you observe this plant, always at the tip of the plant the buds come, and there only it is the infection, you can say, of aphids and mealybugs are there. So regular pruning, if we keep doing, that we can to 60 to 70% we can save our plant from the pest attack, because the pest attack on the tender shoots of this plant. The older leaves and all are not much affected with the aphids and mealybugs. So make sure that regular pruning you keep doing to this plant, which works in two ways. It will save your plant from the pest also, and more branches will come, because we are doing pruning. So from the place where you have done the pruning, multiple branches will come, so more budding and more flowering will happen. So at a short height only your plant will be bushy and it will look really colorful and bright, because more plants flowers are there, and because the regular pruning has happened, so the pest attack also won't be there. So it's a very easy caring plant. And if you talk about fertilizing, more than giving solid fertilizing like your compost and all, this plant is really very happy if you give more of liquid fertilizers. So liquid fertilizers, when we talk, we can talk about compost tea, Jivamrita, or we can bioenzyme, banana fertilizers. These are the things you can use it at a gap of 15 days. Turn by turn you can keep changing them, because this plant is really very much happy if it is given liquid fertilizers compared to your solid ones. The solid one, if you want to give once in a month or once in 1.5 months, you can give oil cake fertilizers, the mustard cake, neem cake, groundnut cakes, the mix of all cakes. That is really best for this, because that will have too much of micronutrients, which will help the plant to be healthy, and you can say the bud formation and the flowering of the plant will be really good. Apart from this, this plant has many problems like yellowing of leaves and the bud falling. That we will be covering in the next video. So keep watching. Thank you very much.